prophet of our nation. There can never be a king without a prophet.
Abusiafo mema munyina kwa badeba kojo Ghana TV so yendi nkomo comment section oba to say ya na wa share link na wa subscribe so we Canada Japan fans nko dia besro we enye na bia patcho so we baomia fans nso a ana baomia fana ema obufu osu join the conversation ba me di atem won sa de ye nyina o man na ho dontia Prophet Elbenard essay Nyameye acheno clear in fact and then crowd work kasi dua say NP before to aba now you then oh.
As you hear me speak, have you heard me say I said if they do this, if they don't do this? Have you heard me? If Japan is not careful, if it's not careful, me careful. I was at the day when they were voting. I was at the what is how do they call it? National Delegate Conference. I was there when I saw they were voting, and I saw when it started. I saw when they were done voting. I saw when there was declaration, and they said Japan has won. And I am in 2028, and I'm looking at the ballot papers, and I see Japan on it.
Na bani say ya difo no hye nkom say na manfo adwen yom nyane de bekai before the 2024 general elections na na ekoso mra the great who be pa de beto wo bam etinya botre ko archives hwehwe old prophecies niema bi asisi chesampa nkom hye de beba mu sade ye gi prophet Elbenard nkom hye nso di no se ebowuram ne ye ko back ne hwe nkom hye bi o de tutu mu a because say ubehu obi aka che ne say ahiniye bi ba na kwa mu no na ba ba ye gamanche masa on be nkwa akira nyaade a betime ehu aka Prophet Elbenard she gamanche hu command no ba bi di ade nkom se ne ba mu no gamanche tu anamo na sorry na nsama o boss no ampa che say nyamedifo no we difu kese pa etu de menhwe na afi ndi nkomo comment section wo memwati asese nyamedifo na wa hye nkom de ma kededi wo hene Japan no onye class 1 prophet 46-year-old great man of God awaye nyamedjuma no about 26 years nyame ahye da to ne bo ase amben no entinya de a ohun ya obeka Prophet Elbenard Gamanche
prophet of our nation. There can never be a king without a prophet. If you look through the cortex of the Bible and through history, it will tell you the prophets made nations and broke nations. They are the mouthpiece of the supreme authority of God. A king needs the voice of a prophet. A king must listen to the prophet, because the prophet is a mouthpiece of God. And you see, there's something about God. You see, in Ghana we say Bolomau. You know, he's everything. You know, you cannot undermine the authority of God and who he is. You know, when his spirit just moved over the earth that was void of shape and form in Genesis, he just said, "Let there be light." And there was light. You know, in that moment of saying, "Let there be light," there was an active performance of about 1 million angels trying to bring all the metamorphosis of making light appear.
Preach on.
You see, I can't even define the two now. I hope that I don't become a priest before the end of this sermon. But I just want you to know that I enjoy being here. That's why, you know, this man sitting here, I have an issue with. Because he is the reason why I'm dressed like this. And for so many years I wasn't calling him, and I'm sure he was a little bothered and all that. But, you know, I was very angry with him. This is a boy, a young man who had gone all the way to sing for Idahosa at his 56th birthday. And then the man of God called me and said, "Bring this young man." And then when they brought me, he said, "Bring my horn." And when they brought his horn, he poured oil over me. And he said, "This boy will raise the dead." And then immediately my life changed. There's a whole new anointing around me. And then I met this man. And then he said, "God has not called you." He said, "Is somebody here called Kelvin Tackie? Your phone number is 0244268824. And can you come up the stage?" And he said, "Do you know Brother Lawson? Because Brother Lawson made a prophecy to your mother. And after 2 issues, your mother had to hurriedly obey that prophecy. And when you were born, because you could not be born on any ground, but you had to be born in Accra. And after you were born, he blessed you. And he gave you something. And I'm about to tell you, I hear the word. I hear something, Gamanche. You are Gamanche."
Abiasuma. Abiasuma. Abiasuma.
And immediately I began to shake, because I had already filed all my application to go to Belfast, to the Trinity School, to go to the Bible School, because all I wanted to be after the Idahosa encounter was to be a man of God. And then the prophet told me, he said, "I have not called thee to the pulpit, but I have called thee as a Gideon into Ghana lands." I'm speaking vividly, word by word. I have called thee into garlands as a Gideon to break down every wicked altar and resurrect a new one. And he said, I've also called you, later on he said, I've also called you as Nehemiah to rebuild all the broken walls of Accra and ensure safety. And he said, you did art. Do you know why you did that subject? I said, no. What is a canvas to an artist? He said, well, it's a plain platform where you can paint and draw anything. He said, yes. Accra is plain. You would draw on it. Today, I say this because the father of this house is a worthy servant of the living God. And because I serve the honor of my relationship with him, I came today to say Happy Father's Day. I'm very honored to be in this house, and I will make this house as one of my houses. Today, all of you have become my family. Nyefenya bachon inyemme. Nyefenya bachon ingwekume. Nyefenya bachon insumoloi. Nyefenya bachon inyanyome. Nyefenya bachon imbi. Ni mimba manye wulu ken hanyefe. Akeshin. E dromone yo ye no he abase namoke hanye. Tomoboni edromo he base namoke hamie. Wo mene inwe bi shi obata obe papa ni wokpe ni jeme wobaye ni wonu ni woshe. Minchon hegbeneno ni mahanenya le akeshin ehehia akeshin mo femo asole keha wa mangana ushiki ni abafon afine ehehia o solemo ke faikpamo akeshin Yehowa denche ane tuinjole mumo Keshwe mano kuni nofeno ayale boni isa ni kunim yeli afe Ghana bi fe ano ye yiwadon noni Nkebafu se kraji nyamwa nyami nuemi ehami ojuba. Hold him well for me. Chano manyaba.
Yeah.
We science a tre say the great man of God, Prophet Elbenard. But answer number 2 no kansi ya uhwe ye ton etibia wani je hon opibia to a bomodi answer be link up. Ofre K-Lover Media, me ameti ya na aje yenso yetimi link utu womo a ɛyɛ ɔmo dia ɔmo kwa brochire na ɔmo akɔkɔtɔ aba into problem biara ni ho wɔn saa de na ho a bibia ɛgye wɔn ankasa ho ka no ka bɛ fili wɔn saa de no nso a no mo aka yɛ nso no mo ato bi akyɛ mo nya kaa kokora bi ma yɛn a na gya yɛso yɛtimi de abo adwuma no yɛtimi de abo adwuma wɔn saa de no etabusua Prophet Elbenard, these are some of his prophecies album 2024 so wa wo hwɛ ɛno nso ka si so dia say bi say odifo bi aka ɔno ne wahu na wɔka sɛ o man peni John Dramani Mahama be wini na Kennedy na eba final simple we nya afi na eba be ntoato bia we was in debate nyame difo wa ben na kasa no ntiwe ntoato anya ntoato bia Kojo Ghana TV Ghana nkomo de yesi edi I don't want to like and subscribe ye the boss be brave